Aid is now getting to Gaza through a temporary pier built by the U.S. military, and at least 4 people are dead after severe weather ripped through Houston last night. Good morning, I'm Kristen Wright with NPR News, and here are today's top stories. Trucks loaded with humanitarian aid have begun moving into Gaza using a temporary floating pier constructed by the U.S. military. The aid is to be delivered to people in Gaza who are starving. The Pentagon says no U.S. troops went ashore in Gaza. NPR's Jackie Northam reports from Tel Aviv.
This is the first shipment of humanitarian aid to use the $320 million floating pier sitting in the Mediterranean Sea off the coast of Gaza. The aid, including food bars and hygiene kits, arrived at the pier by ships coming in from Cyprus, was loaded onto trucks and transported to Gaza using a causeway attached to the coast. The U.S. is only providing logistical support. It's hoped that ultimately up to 150 trucks will drop off aid each day. Much will depend on security in the area. Till now, most aid has been delivered over land, but Israel has closed the main crossing in Rafah, and only limited amounts are coming through other borders. Jackie Northam, NPR News, Tel Aviv.
Israel is to present its case to the International Court of Justice today about its military operation in Rafah. During arguments Thursday, South Africa appealed to the UN's top court to order an end to Israel's operations against Hamas. In the U.S., at least 4 people have died in Houston after a severe storm ripped through the city last night. As Houston Public Media's Lucia Vasquez reports, nearly 800,000 people are without power.
The Houston area is a mess of shattered glass and tree limbs. City officials say the storm brought extreme winds of up to 80 miles per hour.
Made me wake up. I almost died out here tonight.
That was Elwood Webb, an unhoused man living in Houston. He said he was headed to a corner store when the storm came in.
Hanging on to a pole, and my legs were like up here in the air.
As of now, officials have not released much information about the 4 deaths. For NPR News, I'm Lucio Vasquez in Houston.
2 Republican-led House committees advanced measures to hold Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress. The committees want recordings of Special Counsel Robert Hur's interview with President Biden concerning Biden's handling of classified documents. Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer here.
The motion passes. Pursuant to this vote, the committee hereby adopts the report recommending that the House of Representatives find Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress for refusal to comply with a subpoena duly issued by this committee.
The White House is asserting executive privilege over the audio. House Republicans do have the transcripts. Hur said in his report Biden should not be charged because he's, quote, an elderly man with a poor memory. The full House would have to vote for Garland to be held in contempt of Congress. This is NPR News from Washington.